Good day, sir. In this presentation, I will discuss the module of instruction in Common Competency for Beauty Care Nail Enhancement Technology Services NC3. So, in this presentation, we'll show the process of the aligning different components of this module, such as learning outcomes, content, assessment, and teaching strategies. So, with the standard set in competency-based training. So by the end of this presentation, you will understand how each part of training regulation guided us in creating a structured, relevant, and industry-based learning modules. So here, as you can see, the unit of competency is we use in unit of competency is maintain an effective relationship with client or customer. As also the module tiles nakuha din namin siya sa unit of competency. The module's descriptor and the nominal duration is 6 hours. So this assigned qualification and common competency, the assigned qualification for this module is Beauty Care Nail Enhancement Technology Services NC3, which nagpo-focus on developing skills in nail care services. So from this qualification, we select a common competency, which refers to the essential skills that learners must acquire and can be applied across different job roles within the beauty industry. So next is the summary of learning outcomes, which is nakuha namin siya sa elements of the TR. So the elements of competency as basis of learning outcomes. So, the elements of competency describe the key tasks or major components of a competency. So, these elements were used as the basis for our learning outcomes, meaning that each learning outcomes directly reflects what the learner should be able to do after completing the lesson. Next is the performance criteria as basis for our assessment criteria. So, the performance criteria specify how well a task must be performed. So, we use this as the assessment criteria to evaluate learners' performance. This ensures that assessment is aligned with industry standard and clearly measures if the learner meets the required competency. So here, the underpinning knowledge and skills as basis for contents. So the contents, nakuha namin siya sa required knowledge and required skills. So the underpinning knowledge and skills include the theories, concept, and practical abilities needed to perform the task. So this serve as the basis for the module content, ensuring that lessons include both knowledge, what to know, and skills, what to do. Next is the range of variables as basis for conditions. So, the range of variables, dinedefine niya the different situations, tools, materials, and environments where the competency may be applied. So, we use this as the basis for learning conditions, helping us design activities that stimulate real workplace scenarios. Next is the training arrangement, which is in the section 3. So, as basis for methodologies. So the training arrangement from Section 3 of the training regulation guided the teaching methodologies na ginamit namin. So this includes approaches like demonstrations, hands-on practice, and guided learning to ensure effective skill development. So here naman, the assessment methods from the training regulation. The assessment methods identified in the training regulation were followed to evaluate learners. This may include practical demonstration, observation, oral questioning, and written tests to ensure competency is properly assessed. So the training regulation or TR is very important in CBT because it serves as the main guide for developing training programs. Ni-ensure niya na yung learning outcomes are aligned with industry needs, training is standardized and quality assured, and assessment is fair and competency based. So overall, the TR help us ensure that the learners are job ready and competent in their chosen field. So that's all po. Thank you for listening.